I don't know if I want to post my vertical VODs. Also me making crazy sounds while waiting for the viewers to get here. Hello. They love Kimmy. Hello, Kimmy. Saturn, welcome back. Hello. How's everybody doing tonight? It's nice and quiet in here, so I will definitely see your chat if you say something right now. This is the new phone. Please let me know what you think. Let me know how it looks, how it sounds. Also, if you were over on TikTok and you're here now, let me know how it looks and sounds comparatively. I'd love to know. It's amazing. Okay, perfect. Does it look better? If you were at the last stream, let me know in your comments. Say, I was at the last stream. This looks better or worse. And then if you were on TikTok, let me know if it's the same as TikTok. If you don't mind. We're doing a little research. Can I do Taylor Swift theme? I think Taylor Swift would sue me if I did Taylor Swift stuff. Okay, TikTok sounds clearer. Okay. Interesting. I'm thinking that I might have to get a mic for YouTube just because TikTok has their live stream down a little bit more. It's less blurry from last live. Okay, perfect. Hopefully that also happens when I hold stuff up, which it looks like it will. Perfect. We're just yapping for a second. I am stretching just a little bit. And then we will start glazing. I definitely want to make blueberries. Can I do a cat? Yes. Cats and dogs are definitely on the to-do list. I want to do a little cloud pour set. So a cloud like this guy that I can pour little dogs and cats out of, so that way it can be raining cats and dogs. I think that would be super cute. It's crazy because I feel like I talk pretty loud, or I'm speaking pretty loud, but then it's still so quiet. So, hello, Michelle. Hello, welcome into stream. Welcome, welcome. We are going to be clear glazing all of these little clouds later. First up is going to be adding a little more white on the details of the snake. If you were here yesterday, y'all saw me working on this little snake. It did wonderfully in the fire. As you can see, that red is looking nice and bright and beautiful. They love Kimmy. I already said hi. I noticed you. But hello again. Almost at 300K. It feels like we're getting closer. It's scary. I don't know how I got here. No, you're good. I just want you to know that I did say hi. I do my best to read chat, to look at y'all say hi. So one of the things that I noticed yesterday is there are the little hearts on the screen that y'all can tap at the bottom corner. But there also, you can straight up like you would in a normal video, the streams. So if you could do both, that would be wonderful. Obviously you don't have to, but we always want to make those YouTube overlords happy. Earlier we were making the TikTok overlords happy, and now it's time to make the YouTube overlords happy. Nova, if you fall asleep, that sounds good to me. You need to get your rest. I appreciate you staying up and coming to say hi over on YouTube. I really, really appreciate it. So I love the way these flowers came out, but there are spots where you can tell that it is a little light, like right here. So I'm just adding a little more white to those. It's crazy because this is actually the first snake that I've ever made. I feel like when you think about making clay things, the first thing people think of is making a snake, because it's just kind of a coil, but I've never made one. So this is my first little snake guy. I'm really, really happy with how he came out. The 31K likes were so crazy, and 10 dinos. Yeah, so I just got off of a stream on TikTok a little while ago. I took a break in between to eat some dinner, but they went crazy over there. We got so many gifts and so many likes. It was insane. I really, really appreciated the TikTok crew today. But now we're over on YouTube to hang out. I did not scoop this guy's guts out, actually. He is solid. Luckily, most of the pieces are pretty thin. The only part that's really thick is the head, but it's still not too heavy. Snake is going to be sent to LA in the morning. So tonight I will hopefully get all of these hearts kind of redone. Not really redone, but just a little more on the parts that look lighter. I'm okay with them looking a little more streaky. I do want them to kind of look natural-ish. So I'm okay with them being a little bit faded in areas to look more like natural flowers. But I don't want them to be too transparent, so we're gonna do this first. I'm gonna set them aside to dry. We're gonna glaze these clouds, and then we will work on glazing these little snakes and all of the little oranges. Tell me this isn't so cute. So yesterday, if you were here in the live, you saw me painting these oranges, and this orange is actually an underglaze, but for whatever reason, it comes out glossy, but not completely glossy. So I knew it would be absolutely perfect for an orange peel. It has orange peel consistency. It's so cool. I didn't want to tell y'all that yesterday. I wanted it to be a surprise. We are going to glaze his eyes and his stem today, so that way those are completely glossy, but we'll leave the semi-gloss on the body, just like this. Yep, this is fired. These were all fired last night, so that's why this looks so much brighter, and then these are shiny today. Yeah, it's like waxy almost exactly. I feel like it really looks like a real orange. Just a heads up, I did just eat dinner. Don't get along. Whenever food, my body treats me like I just committed an act of violence against it. So if I get a little more tired or respond a little bit less, just know I am here, I'm working, I just don't feel very good. Like right now, my tummy's already upsetty spaghetti for no reason. I had a sandwich from a local restaurant. Well, actually, I think they're all over. Called the Chiba Hut. But I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, which I know sounds crazy to get a peanut butter and jelly sandwich from a restaurant, but they make their bread and they make their jelly and they make their peanut butter, so it's all fancy and yummy. And I'm a vegetarian, so most of the stuff from sandwich shops I can't eat. Also, I'm gonna be honest with you, the main reason I like going to this restaurant is because they have these. They don't have these everywhere, and I absolutely love them. So that alone gets me in the restaurant. Do I have any pets? I do. I have jumping spiders, I have a rabbit, 4 cats, a dog, isopods, and a Pac-Man frog. I would have snakes if I didn't have to feed them mice. But that would make me really sad, so. Nova, I'm so glad you tried them and you like them. Happy late birthday, Cinnamon. I love isopods. I think they're so stinking cute. So I see that since last time I looked, a little snake. It is my gallery piece for a Lunar New Year gallery, and it's supposed to be in LA on Friday. So I'm currently just touching up some of the white, adding a little more white in some of the areas that looked a little light. and then it will be glazed later tonight. I need to get up and turn my space heater down. It's absolutely roasting me. It's super cold outside, so the space heater's on, but it's very hot right now. I'm gonna get up and do that in a second before I melt. Okay, watch my snake, y'all. Make sure it doesn't run away. I'm gonna go change the space heater. Did y'all watch the snake? Was it good? Did it stay where it was supposed to? You're watching Bluey. Oh my goodness. 2 baby corn snakes and an adult. Oh. My bunny's name's Chance. Very good. Okay. Phew. Professional pictures of the snake will come out tomorrow. So I have to see, it just depends on when the kiln cools down. So depending on how late I finish it up today will depend on how early it's able to come out of the kiln tomorrow. But I will take pictures and then I'm gonna take him to the post office and then I'll edit the pictures and I'll post them. But it'll definitely be before evening. Probably, I would guess late afternoon for pictures. How do I feel about hamsters? I love hamsters. You should probably just let the boys fight and try not to get into it. It might get too crazy. I don't want you to get hurt. This is going pretty well. I'm almost done with the white. If you're thinking, how do you see which ones you've painted? I don't. I just have to try to remember. Oh, your kitty's also watching. Hello, kitty. I typically have ceramic pieces starting from about $14. I try to have a wide range of prices for my pieces, so. Oh, we have a kitty visitor. Good night, Nova. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you sleep well. And I hope I'll be able to see you again in a stream in the future. Good night, good night, good night. They love Kimmy. I've done a couple of bunny pieces actually. If you scroll through my Instagram, you can find lots of cute little bunnies. So, and just a heads up, at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, the little alien in a UFO shaker that you can probably see blurrily behind the snake is going live, as well as the sticker book version and the washi tape. The next time ceramics will be available is early February, but tonight we have a shaker keychain. It's super, super cute. I'm really excited about how it came out. So let me show you. Hello, nameless person. This is the shaker keychain. Look at it. All of the little aliens are individual pieces. Hello, welcome in. Yes, as you can see, the snake is really shaping up. But quickly telling y'all about this because it's going live in 10 minutes. I will still be on live. I have an assistant here to help me with the listing, so they're gonna put it live for me so I can stay live. Hello, Poe. But as you can see, you can abduct the aliens. Thank you, Nova. Sleep well. Good night. So yeah, I'm really, really excited about this piece. It's going live in 10 minutes. They'll be available on my site. You can abduct the little aliens. Of course, I did all of the art on all of these pieces. These are alien guys. You may have seen them in the polymer versus ceramic series. So yeah. Yes, it is. He can wave if he sticks his hand over here. Here to help me with the listings. I was like, oh, I want to go live tonight. Who's going to do my listings for me? Oh, I know. So we have help. Hello, Oreo. A hamster that's free roaming on your bed. I'd love to get a hamster again someday. I want to make them like a whole little natural planted tank terrarium kind of thing. Give them the best little life that I can. But right now I have way too many cats. Can I say hi to your... Hello. Bunny. You have a bunny named Smokey? How cute. My bunny's name's Chance. Okay, I think the last one I have to do is the nose. And then this one right here. And then we'll be done with the white. Oh, this needs a little bit. I'm sorry if this is a little boring to look at just because I'm painting white on white. But I have to get it done before we can clear glaze him. So it was either wait to go live for longer or do this on live and let y'all watch. Thank you, Ozzy. 3 cats? You know what the fat one is? Yeah, I feel like that's the way most cats work. It's like you just kind of call them by whatever their color is, or like if they're a fancy cat. Most people have garbage cats, I feel like. And by that I mean cats that you practically found in the garbage. My cats were born in my backyard. They're just, a stray cat just came and just laid them right on the ground. Hello, Tidepole, welcome back. Hello, Chewy. That's so interesting. I have exponentially better results when I fire over, when I glaze over fired underglaze. I actually, one of my friends, Jerry's Ceramics on Instagram, I also got her on the firing, doing a separate underglaze firing. Yes, I did the bisque fire, yeah. So it'll get even brighter when I glaze it, or shinier at least. So as you can see, it's already looking different. The white's whiter, the red's redder. Really exciting. Not very many colors do this. Some colors actually get lighter when you do the first firing. But this red really gets so bright and beautiful. I love it. Okay, so we did the red. I'm also noticing that there's a little bit of a light spot here when it comes to the red. So I'm trying to debate if I'm okay with that or if I'd rather just put a coat of red on it. I think I'll add some red. Those are his nose holes, Ozzy. Some snakes have those holes. Currently attempting to learn guitar on your own. That's awesome. You can absolutely do it. I think it's easier for me just to explain. So the reason that I like to do my underglaze fires separately is because I had a lot of issues with my underglazes smudging underglaze. Yeah, the reason, do you know why red glazes are so stinky? Kristen, I don't want to like mansplain you if you already know. I can tell you why. It's stinky. Same reason that the yellow is stinky, actually. Look at. It's gonna be so cute. I'm so excited. We like that. We're like that. I really like this. I feel like it looks very balanced like this. I want it to be displayed like this in the gallery if it turns out. So the reason that red glazes and yellow glazes smell really bad is because they have sulfur in them. They smell like sulfur. So it's like an egg smell from red glazes and some yellow glazes. Not everybody's, but yeah, it smells like boiled eggs. Some purples can also do that. Yeah, bright red is my favorite. It's so beautiful. I tried I think maybe 5 or 6 different reds before I found this one. If you want a red regular glaze, not underglaze, Hot Tamale by Mako is pretty closely colored. It's just a little bit different. I feel like I'm yelling because I feel like I'm quiet. So this is a piece for a Lunar New Year gallery. It will be going to LA to be displayed with some other people's work. It is a artist invitational gallery, so they pick people based on their body of work versus on an individual piece. Uh-oh. Hey Google, stop. Okay. Shakers are going to be available in 2 minutes, so if you're interested in a shaker, don't worry, I will still be here, but I suggest that if you're wanting to get one of those, you may want to head over to my site now. It's just themidorihouse.com. These little, sorry. I'm sorry. So these little shakers are going live at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, which is in just about 2 minutes. For y'all, it's probably less than that. I don't know how big the delay is on here, but these little guys are going live. That's what that alarm was for, so that way we didn't forget to list them. So cute. Sorry about that, y'all. I totally forgot, so it almost scared me. Just adding a little more red to the top of this, just to make sure it's nice and bright. 2 minutes to 2 a.m. Why are you still awake? You should be sleeping. Hello. 9 is so few. I still feel like people are way more interested in my ceramic stuff than like this kind of stuff. So maybe it won't go too quickly. Or maybe no one cares. I don't know. Oh, the delay is really quick? Oh, that's awesome. On TikTok, it's kind of long. I don't mind that, obviously. I think yesterday the delay was actually kind of big. And I do ship worldwide, by the way, so if you are interested in a shaker, regardless of where you are, I can ship them. Unfortunately, international shipping is quite expensive, but please know I do not make any money on shipping costs. That is simply covering the... Hello, marshmallows. Hi, Spirit. Yeah, usually the delays are really long. I'm really surprised that there's not a big one. Okay, so now I'm gonna let this guy sit aside to dry for a while because I want him to be super dry before I get the glaze on him. Otherwise it can definitely smudge. Mary, why are you awake? Oh no. That's too early. Okay, so it is official. These little shakers are live now on the midorihouse.com if you are interested. Let me show them off one more time. This is the first time stream's not crowded. Yeah, I just started streaming, so I'm still a little baby. But here is the shaker that just went live. I'm really, really excited about them. You can abduct the little aliens by shaking the charm around. They do all fit in here. You just have to shake it just right to get it in there. As you can see, the aliens have been abducted. Kristen, yay! I'm so glad. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that y'all like these. I've been having so much fun making different options for people that are not ceramic. Yeah, the abduction is really, really fun. Okay, somebody just shot a firework off. Don't know if y'all heard that. That was crazy. But yeah, these are live now. Yay! I need to update my little post-it note. Yippee! Thank you, Cinnamon. I hope y'all love them. Nikita, thank you so much. I'm really, really excited about them. I think they came out so well. Again, I made 10 of them and I loved it so much I decided to keep one. So that is how much I love this product. Sorry about that shake. Now, Michelle, I know you're a collector, but you have to promise me to at least shake it around a little bit and play with it because it's really so satisfying. I'm so happy with how they came out. I don't know if there are any left, but I'm putting it up there. Okay, good, good. I'm glad you play with them. Yay, Devin! Yay! I'm so excited. Yes, I'm working on mancala boards. I'm actually working on mancala currently. So I have all of these little rain clouds that we're gonna work on we're gonna glaze them so that way they'll go from this matte color to this nice glossy look. I'm so sorry about that shaking y'all may be seeing. My assistant just slammed the table with his whole body. Your dad might buy something from your shop. That would be so sweet. I'm not currently taking any requests. When I do doodle streams, I will. But right now I have work to get done, unfortunately. Let me write my site here real quick. That is not helpful, but it makes me feel better. I do not do my own nails. I used to do them. I really, really love doing my own nails, but I realized one way that I could support local artists was getting my nails done. So I have a nail tech that I really, really love, and I go get them done. She's pregnant, so I really love supporting her as a extra just because she has a little baby. I feel like so many people have their eyes on the gallery piece. I'm kind of nervous. The first time I had a gallery piece, the dragon, I had no idea what was gonna happen, and then we watched the live stream. I was out of town. We watched the live stream in the hotel, and when we refreshed the site, it was the very first thing that was sold, and I couldn't believe my eyes. I was blown away. I'd love to do an isopod theme. That's something that I would absolutely love to do. Yeah, I did a dragon for last Lunar New Year. Good night. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you. Yeah, I love these nails. Getting my nails done is one of my favorite little things for my videos. I call my nails my uniform. I don't have to wear fancy clothes, but I do like my nails to look good for the videos. You can buy my ceramics on the midorihouse.com, same place that you can buy the shakers and stickers. The only thing is sorry, I was reading another comment. I have ceramic restocks once every month and a half. The next one should be early February. That's what I'm currently making these mancala sets for. The stitch markers are going to be part of that, everything. So Joe asked how my ceramics don't stick, and that's just because I do not glaze the bottom of my pieces. You can see it here. The bottom of this piece is matte and the top is shiny. It is very smooth because I work hard on making sure my pieces are really smooth. But yes, if you want ceramics, next time ceramics will be available is early February. But I also have really cute stickers that I work really hard on available all the time. I'm constantly making new ones. I just opened up Sticker Club on my Ko-Fi/Coffee. Yeah, so we're gonna start glazing. The pink stuff you are about to see is my clear glaze. The difference between glaze and underglaze is a lot more like clay, while clear glaze is a lot more like slip. I mean, clear glaze is like glass. Sorry. So this is my clear glaze. Believe it or not, when this is fired, it will turn into this glassy stuff. Like this. What kind of isopods do I have? I have dairy cows, I have cappuccinos, I have zebra isopods, I have Greek spotted isopods, I have pandas, white pandas, puddings, and some powders as well. Right, underglaze isn't shiny typically, correct? Bye. Thank you so much for stopping by, Kimmy. Have a great night. My cat jumped off of a tree. Oh no. A ballet mancala board. I feel like that would be difficult. Oh, thank you so much. I hope to go live a bunch more, so look out for me. I should be here every once in a while. Yeah, so charms are able to be glazed fully because they are hung up in my kiln. They do not touch the kiln shelf. Hi Rose, I do. So I have ceramic restocks once every month and a half. The next one will be early February. So you'll want to keep an eye on my community page here on YouTube. I make sure to keep that updated with any news of restocks. If you look at my community page now, you'll see that I had announced the little alien shaker going live, and my ceramic restock announcements look very similar to that. This is Amico LG10. So ceramic glazes, to be a true ceramic glaze, all require going in the kiln. Kilns are not like ovens. The only similarity they have is they both get hot, except kilns are way, way, way hotter. So where does this guy stand up? Huh. This guy's really leaning back, but look at his little angry eyebrows. He's so upset. You just got sick, oh no. Goodbye, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate having you here and reading all of your comments. Do I know how to get down from a 14-foot tall tree? I do not. I think you're gonna have to climb down very slowly. Yeah, kilns are definitely scary, scary ovens. They are just some little guys. Now, one thing that I didn't show in the new short that I just put up is they have little tiny sad eyebrows. Let me see if I can get it to focus. So I made some that were angry, and I also made some that are sad, as you can see by this little guy. I thought it would be really funny to do some sad ones. Some of them are raining because they're so angry, and then some of them are raining because they're so sad. We're just getting all of these put on dowel rods so that way I can dip them in the clear glaze. Absolutely, Joe. Thank you for leaving questions. I will always try to answer questions when I can. Which way does this guy go? Oh, here we go. This guy's pretty funny. I really like the way he came out. I'm so excited to see it after it's glazed. I have dropped charms into clear glaze, yeah. It was not good. Fishing them out of this opaque pink goop is not fun. You're absolutely cooked, Ozzy. Oh no. I've seen that so much. It makes me sad that people don't talk to their YouTube chats. Yes, yes, my vinyl stickers are all completely waterproof. I get all my vinyl stickers printed, so they are very nice. All of my stickers are professionally printed. Oh, I almost made this guy upside down. Which way does he go? I guess like that. Just glue dots. So this is just a dowel with a little glue dot on the top. You can kind of see the like sticky stuff right here. And then they stick really well. And I can do typically about 3 to 5 pieces depending on what I'm working on each glue dot before it needs to be replaced. So they last super long, which is great. But I'm just gonna dip them in like this. And then as you can see, the glaze is really pulling up, right? It's completely lost its shape. So I just let it chill for a few seconds. And then I will wipe off the excess glaze. That's why this cup looks so crazy. Is from me wiping around the glaze. But I just kind of make sure that it's nice and even like this. And then I set it aside to get dry. You caught up and your slippers dropped. Oh no. I did get new glue dots. Yes, we ordered a box from Amazon. They're not even name brand. They're just some random like generic brand. And there are 1,000, so I'm gonna have glue dots forever now. I'm gonna have infinity glue dots. What's the best one of everything that I've made? Snake's right here. He looks a little crazy, but he's good. My favorite thing I've ever made is this little guy right here. His name's Lil Guy. I made it actually to sell, and when I saw him in the kiln, I thought that if I sold him, I would be so sad. So I decided to keep him. He is absolutely perfect, and I adore him. So he's become kind of a mascot for a lot of my stuff. He's in a bunch of my stickers. If you are a member on YouTube, you can use little emotes with his face. My Discord is absolutely full of emotes of Lil Guy. I love him. No, I made him. He's not a bobblehead. He's a ceramic. And you can take off his hat. Oop, he's bald now. Yep. Thank you for showing off our emotes. I'm super proud of them. I really love making them. Incoming, oh no, I'm paying attention. I'm watching, we're watching. But the more members we get, the more emotes we're gonna have. So be excited for new emotes as we grow. Artemis, thank you so much for the gift. Or Artemis or Michelle. I do have a Discord. It is a member-only Discord for my YouTube and Ko-fi members. Why did I delete my stream? I'm here. Or do you mean the VOD? I still haven't decided if anybody would be interested in my VODs because I just kind of talk to chat the whole time. So I've been conflicted about leaving VODs up, if that's what you mean. He's more bald from the back. It's the back of his head. Where's my pen? Oh. Good night, whoever's going to sleep. Kristen, good night, good night. So you can now give gifts on YouTube, and I do have this little top gifter thing. So if y'all see anybody giving a gift and I don't notice, please let me know so I can make sure to have their username on my little gifter post-it note for the day. I'm gonna make a little collection of all of them so I can keep them all together. The one on TikTok today was crazy. Let me show y'all. Look at my little TikTok gifter page from today. It was awesome. But I want to keep a little book with all of my little post-it notes in there. It's not even nighttime for you. Keep them up. My only problem with the VODs is it doesn't have chat. And so I think people are gonna think that I'm just insane and talking to myself, but maybe not. I totally agree. I also love when I'm working and I'm not live, I love having other like long form videos. Y'all are convincing me that maybe I should do live VODs. My thought was that if enough people enjoy these little lives, that I might do horizontal lives as well. And then theoretically, those VODs would look nicer because they would go, you could just like put them on your TV or on your computer screen or anything like that. I agree. There's not enough crafty content when it comes to live streams, and live streams are so much longer than like a typical crafting video. Like, I don't know if you've ever gone on Twitch to look for crafting or like art content, but there's only typically people like doing digital drawings, which there's nothing wrong with that, but you would think that there would be more crafty content. Hello, I am live. Hello. You can see me working in real time today. You prefer horizontal lives in general, yeah. I'm really hoping that I can start doing some soon. I just wanted to get kind of a vibe check for if anyone was interested in lives at all. They've been going pretty well, so I'm really excited. But yeah, Morgan, I agree. It seems so strange to me that they wouldn't have the chat VOD like available, but they don't. So I feel like when I watched the VOD, I felt like I was crazy. Yes, I am live. I'm working in real time. I'm answering questions. I realized that when I'm doing more monotonous stuff that I only show in videos for, you know, maybe 5-10 seconds, I couldn't just go live and talk to chat while I'm doing these more monotonous tasks. I've done them so many times at this point, I don't have to pay super close attention anyways, so. It does kind of appear in the comments for the VODs, but I think it works better if it's on the video. Yeah, I have a couple notes for YouTube. I don't know if they'll care. I don't think I'm a big enough creator for them to care what I have to say, but I do want to care in it a little bit and be like, hello, please fix these things immediately. Like, I wish GIFs would stay up longer. I want the ability to automatically have comments on your VODs. Things like that I think would be really nice. I've been doing ceramics for 5 years now. Well, 5 years in March. A long time. Thank you. It is a little tomato. I love making tomatoes. Huh. Michelle, do they do their lives vertically or horizontally? Because one of mine tried uploading and I was watching it and then I was uncomfortable because it was just me talking to myself. You can say the request, but I don't know what it is. I can't stop you. Horizontally. Yeah, I think for some reason the horizontal VODs and the vertical VODs are set up super different. So that's why I've been considering switching over to horizontal VODs. The only difference is vertical VODs can show up in people's shorts feeds. So if you're subscribed to me and you're watching shorts, my VOD or my live is likely to come up in your shorts feed. But if I'm horizontal, the only way you would see it is in your subscription feed. It's a little different. Ooh, I've actually done a bunch of little sea creatures. I've done a bunch of echinoderms, which are things like starfish and mussels and sea urchins and things like that. Hello, Tracy. How do I sculpt so smoothly? Making sure that the clay stays wet enough is super important for getting really smooth finishes, and then wet sanding. So using a sponge to really get those pieces nice and smooth is super important. Yeah, how will these be placed in the kiln? Morgan is absolutely right, very carefully. I might be able to do that on live, but it's gonna be a minute before I finish glazing, so I don't know how long you're gonna be here. I've never set up the camera for outside before, but I could probably do it. And yap through freezing to death outside, loading the kiln. Thank you. I'm so happy with how these came out so far. We do need to clear glaze on the leaves and the eyes, but I'm excited. I like the horizontal format because it notifies me the creator is live. Oh, how interesting, Jess. I might have to try a horizontal stream soon then. It sent you a note. Oh, you have all notifications on. Okay. You can make your request, but I don't know if I will be able to do it for you. I have to get this work done. This little snake back here that we're waiting for it to dry has to be in LA. So it needs to be in a box tomorrow. I have to get these things loaded in the kiln pretty quickly today. Yeah, he's looking really good. He looks a little bit crazy right now. Hey, JM Clay, welcome to Teeny Tiny YouTube Club. You have access to emotes now and your messages are all fancy. I can see them. Yes, the oranges have eyes. Hi, Case Dog, welcome back. So he looked really pretty earlier. It was all like this color, but I just touched up a few areas that I could tell were not going to be quite perfect. So hopefully he'll be nice and shiny tomorrow. Yeah, I typically make a lot of really tiny stuff, but that little guy specifically is for a gallery piece. So I typically make, this guy is wet for some reason. I think it was under my sponge. He does not want to stick to the glue dot. Uh, I thought the snake was a plushie. Nope, it's ceramic. It's a ceramic snake. A chunky seal with a chubby, cute cat on its back. I'm not going to be making any clay stuff today, but I do want to make some seals. That is on my to-do list. So if you're subscribed, you may see a seal in the future. So as I glaze the pieces, they go over here onto this floral foam with a dowel rod, where the dowel rods can just easily stick in. And that allows them to dry without touching anything. It is super convenient. Okay, apparently I'm painting this one. I stuck the paintbrush in the glaze instead of the cloud. It works too. I just have to pay a little more attention to what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be doing more sea animals. One of my favorite things to do is conservation education and talk about animals who are not doing so hot in nature. So I definitely want to do more sea creatures this year. I did my whale shark series, the eagle rays, echinoderms. I did a couple this year, or in 2024, this last year. I don't know if chat appears late for me or if y'all are delayed. I'm not really sure what's going on. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people, when they think ceramics, they just instantly think, you know, cups and plates and things like that. But the first time I ever got to use clay, I was just like, ooh, I can make tiny stuff out of this. So there aren't very many people who make little teeny tiny things. Happy New Year to you too. I just realized this sign makes it look like I'm just live, which I am, but these are live. You're eating spicy ramen? I am jealous. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. I hope to continue to bring little bits of joy to the internet as long as I can. Oh, Tracy, I'm so glad. Yeah, I love showing off differences like that. I think the internet can make it really hard to see how much work goes into ceramics or even into air dry clay or polymer clay. And so being able to show differences like that off in short form content has really been fun for me. Ceramic beetles, oh my goodness. I'd love to see them. If you want to send them to me on Instagram, I'd love to see that. Oh, B, I'm so glad. The shakers are one of my favorite things to make. I absolutely love making paper star shakers. Bulldog, yeah, I love bulldog. Which flavor are you eating? I really like their curry one. I recently tried a 4-cheese one. It was pretty good. But their curry is probably my favorite flavor. Good night, Joe. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope to see you in future lives. Hello, Sundu. Hi. Star shakers are so much fun to make. They're really satisfying for some reason. Sorry, Ozzy, I don't really know if I'm delayed or what the deal is. The chicken one? I think that's the one my brother likes. I think maybe sometimes I'm just working and I miss some chats for a little bit, if I had to guess. Maybe 10 seconds for you? Okay. Runny glazes can be so fun, but you have to be super careful about what you use them on. I really like Amico's opalescent glazes. That's what I used to do all of my drippy terracotta pots with. I can grab one and show you. That blue one right there. No, the blue one, like under it, the big one. The big one. Hello, Chandler. Hello, Luna. Welcome to the stream. So here's one that I used with the Amico opalescent glazes. Phone glitched. Oh no. Oh no. Hopefully that fixes it. Hello, Dharma. But yeah, I used to make these all the time. This is these used to be something that I took to markets when I used to do more in-person events. I loved having these terracotta pots. So hi, Sarah. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have a great time at choir practice. Yeah, little faces. Bye, B. Thank you so much for stopping by. Y'all are so sweet. I'm gonna sit back for a second and take a drink. But I'm here, I promise. Here, I'll go like this. Chandler, I've never heard of you either. Isn't that crazy? We've never heard of each other, but here we are. Okay. I think, Ozzy, if you just refresh your stream. Okay, drinks today. Let's talk. So I'm drinking liquid IV out of my Awala. And then I drank this thing earlier during my TikTok live. It was so spicy. It was so hard to talk for a second. My ears were like draining. You wouldn't think it would be that spicy, but there's like cayenne and black pepper in it. So that was a surprise. And then I have this sugar-free Red Bull. It's their newest flavor. It's called Wild Berries, and it's not very good. So we're not doing great on the drink front today. But if I have snack time, I have these. And I'm very excited because it's like one of my favorite chips ever. They're so delicious. I don't know if any of y'all have had those, but they're so good. Yeah, they're so good. The drinks is fine, honestly, because, you know, sometimes you have to have some bad ones to have good ones. Exotic taste. Miss Vicky's is so good. But those ones, like jalapeno Miss Vicky's used to be wonderful. Bye, Sarah. Like my top favorite chip until I tried these, and now I'm like never going back. Unfortunately, you can't get them in like regular stores, so I have to go to my favorite. Hey, welcome back. I have to go to my favorite sandwich shop to get them. Okay, so all of the clouds are glazed. This one is, oh, just kidding. There's two more. I lied. Yeah, you need to compare it to the not good to really appreciate the good sometimes. So, you know, I've learned that I don't love this Red Bull flavor. It's not very good. I've also learned not to take immunity shots during lives. That's also not good. Absolutely no pressure, but I just want to mention it. YouTube does have gifts now. So, you know, if you're ever feeling wild and crazy and want to send a little gift, I'll add you to this little top gifter posted in the corner. YouTube told me to tell you all about it, and I'm just doing my duty as a live person. Thank you, Michelle. As you could see by that little gift there, they are a thing. Thank you, Bunny, so much. That Gigi high five is so cute. Dinner time. Nachos. I need to write Bunny on the list as soon as I wipe this glaze off. Another stair faller downer. I think you fell down the stairs yesterday. Or I mean earlier. You need to be more careful when you're on the stairs. We have our little gifter list. If you want to be added to it, there should be a little present box in the bottom right hand corner of your live stream. No worries. AFK is totally fine. Just stretch your ankle out. Okay, all of the clouds have been glazed. Look at them. Looking all pink. Oh, I'm so glad that I can be here in video form for you, Sundu. I'm sorry to hear you're going through stuff. But here are our little clouds, all glazed in pink. We're gonna give them a second to dry, and then I will move them over to the little terracotta tray so they can be taken outside. But I am going to work on getting all of these mandarins glazed as well. I said it earlier, but for whatever reason, this orange glaze does become pretty satiny in the kiln. So I'm gonna leave it like that because I think it's perfectly orange textured, in my personal humble opinion. Yeah, I actually have 2 tiny pottery wheels. They are really, really fun, but it's definitely a whole other skill set to use. I would say that if you don't have a ton of experience on a big kiln, they can actually be easier because, I mean, big wheels can take quite a bit of strength to actually get clay nice and centered. So on a littler wheel, it can be a little bit easier. Just glazing the eyes and the leaves for this guy before he goes back in. I just realized I need to add another layer of paint to the snake's tongue. Dun 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 dun. It's looking cute. Yeah, centering is very difficult sometimes. Fine details. Right now, let me see if these have anything written on them. I just found these. I think these are from Michael's. I try really hard not to have much waste, but once a paintbrush gets a little tired, I will throw them away. But this set of Artist Loft brushes has been doing okay for me. It's from the Artist Loft Necessities pack. It came with a few of, this one is also from there, I'm pretty sure. Came with a few really tiny brushes, and they're working pretty well. Yeah, the orange is underglazed, and then I'm adding clear to the eyes. So that way they can be shiny as well, because obviously they're matte. So we're gonna add clear coat to all of that. There was just some spots that didn't go on quite well on these two, so we just got that cleaned up. That's why they look like that. That happens sometimes, it's okay. Yeah, they're pretty cheap, surprisingly, because they're just like, I guess, Michael's brand brushes. But I test my brushes like pretty aggressively, and these ones have been doing quite well for me. They took a long time to show any signs of distress. Hello, Lanes. Oh, you have the same ones? Yeah, they work perfectly fine for me. I was actually really surprised. I have some brushes that are straight up from like the art supply store, like the fine art section in fancy art section, like, I don't know, for like job artist. And I would say that these stand up to those quite well. I know I just didn't speak English for like 3 minutes and I apologize. But you did not miss anything. Your ankle is not broken. If you can move it, your ankle isn't broken. Assistant just walked outside and look what he saw. Y'all see this guy? Yeah, it's a My Little Pony. What is he doing? He's just absolutely chilling out there. He's a son of a gun. Items in the kiln sticking together. I would just make sure that you have a little bit more room in between. Yeah, the opossum says meow. He says, hey, all of these other cats get to hang out here. Can I too? You cannot move a bit. If you can't move your ankle, you should probably get your parents. You don't want to just have a broken ankle. Yeah, the possums absolutely love cat food. I was feeding my cats in the backyard for a while. My cats are kind of weird. They're like dogs, so they stay in the backyard. They do not try to leave my yard at all. They don't go out whatsoever. And so sometimes when the weather is nice, we feed them outside so they can just stay outside all day. And I'm in the studio. And one night we walked outside and I was like, oh, that is not my cat. I don't have a white cat. There's just a possum sitting there absolutely munching on the leftovers. So I can confirm that possums absolutely love cat food. I will be I'll be painting more snakes, but I probably won't be making more snakes. And by painting more snakes, I mean painting these little snakes. Look at the little babies. Ozzy, I think this is your sign to stop climbing trees. Yeah, Ali, I would say that unless you know what temperature the piece was fired to, it can be not so great of an idea to refire things. Just because firing to the wrong temperature can cause a piece to completely melt, so. You might want to be extra careful there. I keep getting glaze off of the little leaves. I need to be more precise. Okay, I need to go inside for a second, so I'm going to let my assistant, if you're in the Discord, you have seen bunnies. He is here helping me with listing the items on my site for all of the little space alien guys. He's going to take over sitting here for a second. So I will be right back. But he is going to we will have him show off this shaker keychain. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Hello, please rate my assistant's performance on a scale from 1 to 10. Should I fire him? That is the question. Dr. SP, thank you so much for the order. 10 out of 10, perfect. Told us all of my secrets, oh no. Stardew, I'm sorry you hated it. I had to run inside. Bye, Cinnamon, thank you so much for hanging out. 10 out of 10. Okay, it was awkward, but 1,000 out of 10, perfect. 1,000,000 out of 10. 12 out of 10 wood by ceramics from. Okay, get him to work, got it, perfect. Yeah, we lots of fancy nails. Okay, back to work, back to where we were. Infinity and beyond. Perfect. Oh, Tori, that's awesome. Welcome in. If you have any questions, I can attempt to answer them. I don't know everything, but I will happily share information that I do have. Would definitely recommend. Okay. So are y'all saying that I should consider paying him? I'm just kidding. So if you are either a YouTube member or a Ko-Fi/Coffee member, you will get access to the Discord. Ko-Fi is a better place to be just because the integration's a little better. I have to upload a new YouTube link to the Discord, but I'll do that tonight. So if you join YouTube membership, you will have access. Unfortunately, I can't just have it open to everybody anymore. We had a couple of bad apples join the Discord when I had it just open, and they ruined the party for everyone. So thank you for understanding. Yeah, I was really sad about making that decision, but the bad apples we had were really bad. And so it's a member only thing now, unfortunately. Yeah. Hello, Bella. Welcome in. I am live. We are painting some little mandarins as well as mancala pieces. Just getting some glaze put on these guys. That way their eyes can be nice and shiny, bright and beautiful. You're cosplaying? What are you cosplaying? That's awesome. I love to cosplay. I do ceramic drops in the shop once every month and a half. All items are first come, first serve at these restocks. I don't do any customs or commissions at this time, but the next one should be early February. So a lot of the stuff that you see me working on during these lives will be available at that time. The big snake will not. He is again a gallery piece. These little mandarins are also going to be a member exclusive drop, but like the clouds, the raindrops, the stars, stitch markers you've been seeing, mancala, all of that will be early February. The orange underglaze isn't getting glazed just because I feel like it is so perfectly orange textured on its own. Whenever I find glazes that look really good, I like to celebrate them as they are, especially when it comes to gallery pieces. Also, the texture is really nice on this glaze, so we're gonna keep it. No! You're okay, well, at least garlic toast is garlic bread, and that's better than nothing. Random thrifted Canadian cups are perfect. Hey, oh my goodness. Lanes, thank you so much. That was so cute. What was that? That was adorable. Did y'all see that? Or was it just me? That was so cute. Let me write you on our top gifter list. Thank you so much for the gift. I really appreciate it. That was so cute. I'm glad y'all could see it. That was adorable. It was like a cat present box. It was so cute. Yay! We have room for like one more person. Are you the perfect person that fits in this spot? That was the cutest little thing. Oh my goodness. And I actually saw it because it was huge. It like covered all of chat. Okay, focus. Back to work. Thank you so much for the gift. I really appreciate it. And I could see it. It's so weird. You would think that they would make all of them that distracting. How cute. Oh, I forgot the eyes. That was adorable. The snake is, so if you happen to be in Los Angeles, there is a gallery called G2R at Giant Robot. Giant Robot has a little gallery. So it will be there, I think, beginning January 18th. It is for the Lunar New Year gallery. And I have to have it in LA by the 10th, but the gallery opens on the 18th. They also, if you go on their Instagram, they do a gallery tour live on the day that the gallery opens. So you can actually see all of the pieces in the gallery live, and the curator talks about all of the pieces and goes through them all, which is really cool. So that's where those pieces will be. So since my assistant did such a great job, I'm going to have them take all of these clouds off for me. Just so y'all know why those are disappearing, and if you hear any clinky ceramics in the background, that's what's happening. Now you overcooked the garlic toast? Is it done yet? Is what done yet? The garlic toast? Yeah, there should be the gift button actually should be easier to use on mobile, which is why I'm surprised that some people can't see it. Maybe if any of you have parent locked accounts, that could be an issue, or a child lock on your account for your children. I'm not really sure, but it's burnt on the bottom. Oh no. Thank you, Emily. Oh no, the snake. No, he needs lots more work. But the oranges are pretty much done, which is exciting. We're getting through it. I know that this can seem like it's taking a really long time, and I will let you know that ceramics indeed just does take a really long time. I know that my shorts, or like short form content in general, can make it seem like it's really quick, but it takes forever. Okay, I'm gonna go get my pink glaze. It's right over here. I just want you to know that I am stepping away for a second. Please watch my snake. Okay, I'm back. My glaze is like 2 steps away. I cannot believe we have 89 likes today. That is insane. Thank you so much for everybody who's been who left a thumbs up on the stream. We're gonna do one more coat of pink on the snake's tongue. This pink can get pretty light colored in the kiln. So I'm gonna go ahead and add an extra coat just to make sure it's nice and pink. Actually, I think I'm a little more locked in. I I have ADHD, and so having to split my brain in between watching the comments and doing work is the perfect amount of overstimulated, I think. And I have the Minecraft music as well to kind of lock me in. So I realized, I think like during the TikTok stream, I got so much done. I was really surprised. I think it's probably a little bit slower for some things, like when I'm doing more detail heavy work. But when I'm doing something general, I think I go quite fast because I don't want y'all to be bored. So I keep working and I don't want to stop because I don't want y'all to be bored. Whoa, we're up to 94 likes. We might hit 100 likes today on the stream, which is super exciting. Or thumbs up, I suppose. Yes, I think it is exactly like the body doubling effect. I think y'all are keeping me in here working constantly because I don't want to let y'all down. Very much body doubling effect. Thank you so much for the gift. Let me add you to the list. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So many gifters tonight. I feel so lucky. I lost my pen. Now here's the problem. I have to figure out how to spell your name without your name being there because it's gone. So I'm just scrolling through chat. YouTube, please. There it is. Thank you so much for the gift. Look at our full little gifter list. Yippee! Thank you so much, everybody. Okay. Surely tonight the YouTube overlords will be happy. I've gotten gifts. We're at almost 100 thumbs up on the stream. Theoretically, y'all have been having a good time here. Hello, marshmallows. Thank you. That's very kind. Good night, Anna. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. If you're going to sleep, I hope you sleep well. And if it's just getting started, I hope you have a very productive day. Hope to have lots more streams in the future. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I hope if you do try it, you end up loving it, or even if it's not something you want to do long term, that you enjoy it while you do try it out. I think at the least it can be super therapeutic for people to just make things with their hands. So I'm really glad that you want to try it out. Eggs and toast sounds delicious. I don't know what time it is. Oh, it's 8. Okay, perfect. I definitely suggest starting with air dry clay. I think it can be a really good first intro into working with clay to make sure you like it. I suggest Fimo Air as the type of clay that you try. It's the closest to ceramic clay as far as how you can work with it and how it reacts to water and things like that. So Fimo makes polymer clay, but they also make an air dry clay. So definitely suggest Fimo Air if you want to try getting into clay. Yeah, I don't know why. So it's interesting because for my statistics that I see, they show, yay, we hit 100 thumbs up. Yay. So they show me the thumbs up, but I know that y'all can like hit the little hearts at the bottom, but I can't see those at all, which is really sad. So thank you so much for all of the thumbs up. I really, really appreciate it. I can see those, and I think those are the ones YouTube really cares about. So Roblox broke. Oh no. Hello, Catherine. Hello, hello. Sorry, I almost... Thank you for the gift. Look at that little disco ball. He's hanging out. Again, thank you. Thank you, thank you. We got you on the gifter list. Okay, so now I'm going to start clear glazing this guy. Pretty much that means everything that I've painted under so far is locked in. I cannot make any other changes at this point, and I don't have time regardless. So goodbye, Ozzy. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you had a good time. Good luck with your broken ankle and your tree and your cat and your Roblox. I'd love to hear what you have in mind, Marshmallows. I don't know when I would be able to get to it, but it might already be in the works. You never know. Yes, Fimo Air. So it is still definitely an air dry clay, but it works closest to a ceramic clay for sure, out of everything that I've tried. Just do not get Crayola air dry clay, whatever you do. Leopard gecko, I'd love to try a leopard gecko one day. I think their little fat tails are so cute. I definitely want to do that. The air in my studio is so dry right now because we have the space heater blasting. Crayola air dry is Crayola air dry is just one of the worst products I've ever worked with. The consistency is terrible. It falls apart after a year. It's just not a good product, and they won't fix it because it's super popular. Hi, Hannah. Welcome into the stream. We are currently glazing my gallery piece for a Lunar New Year gallery. It's a little snake. I haven't named it yet, but we'll figure it out. Surely we'll figure it out. Yeah, exactly, because it says Crayola everyone. No, not Model Magic. They actually have their own air dry clay, and it is just not good. Yeah, not the foam one. Just the air dry clay. Poppy. Poppy's cute. Crimson. Yeah, I think schools typically buy Crayola air dry. It is really bad. Really, really bad. I've had to use it for videos a couple times because people are always super interested in the differences between air dry, specifically Crayola, which a lot of people use, and ceramic clay. So I've used it quite a few times for videos like that, and every time I use it, I'm absolutely miserable. It's so bad. It's so sticky and the texture's gross and it leaves a gross film on everything. It's just awful. It cracks, it shrinks a ton. Yeah, it's not good. Not good. Snake looks like an Eve. Eve would be a fun name. Noodles. That's cute. Model Magic is so fun to play with. I agree. I actually think Model Magic is just overall a better product than the air dry, which is silly, but the clay that they made for babies is better than the clay that they made for like children and young adults. Crayola is not the sponsor of the stream. That is absolutely true. I have not tried to find clay naturally yet, which I absolutely should, because Houston is absolutely covered in natural clay. I think I could dig in just about anybody's backyard and find some. I should probably do that. I think it would probably make a fun video series. Trying to figure out like what temperature it would fire to and stuff like that would be really, really fun. Yeah, thank you. I'm so excited with how he's coming out. Hopefully this glaze fire goes really well. I need y'all to cross your fingers, think about him, make sure that he is doing well in the kiln. We are going to put him in the kiln tonight. Oops, sorry, I just hit y'all with the paintbrush. Yeah, definitely a lot of calm vibes in here. We've got Minecraft music in the background, space heater blasting, and we're just painting, we're just doing one of the slowest art forms that exists. You might think, oh my gosh, don't paint the bottom of the piece, it's gonna stick to the kiln. I have a plan for that. I'm gonna see where I think it can go. I'll do these two. I agree. If I've called it she and he, I apologize. I typically call things guys, not like actually. I just say he as in a little guy. Which is neither, just a little guy, you know? It's kind of like I'm just a chill guy, except a little guy. Like a little guy, this guy right here, is not a boy or a girl. It's just a little guy. Yeah, exactly. It's like calling everything dude. It's not actually dude, but like it's dude, you know? Like if you have little guy energy, you have little guy energy. What am I supposed to do about that? Your YouTube crashed. Well, welcome back. Sorry to hear that happened. I'm gonna go to like right here, I think. Ooh, if y'all hear crazy sounds that sound like a cardboard box getting in a fight with a tornado, it's my rabbit. Sorry about that. She's a remodeler. She takes interior design very seriously. Bye, Savannah. Thank you so much for hanging out and being here. I hope you had a good time. Normally I would be down to show y'all the rabbit, but her cage is a disaster because again, she's currently remodeling and I don't want anybody to like clip it out of context and say that I'm a terrible rabbit mom. So unfortunately, no rabbit cam tonight. Because when I say she redecorates, I mean she redecorates. Oh no, you're glitching again? It's hard to figure out the colors for glaze and what's the best way to figure it out. So that's one of the reasons that I love underglaze so much. You kind of pretty much know exactly what you're gonna get. It's super predictable compared to like a colored glaze versus a colored underglaze. I know what colors I want my pieces to be, and I usually want them to be very solid, bright colors. So underglaze works best for me. That's why I use it. And it's not unpredictable, so I love that. Yeah, test tiles is a great way. The only problem with test tiles is depending on how thick you put like the glaze on, or the number of ridges in a piece, or where it pools, or slight variances in temperature, they can all change things. So you can predict it up to a certain point for sure, which is really convenient. Yeah, Amico does have a really great test tile. Test tile thingy. So underglaze is a lot more like colored slip, while glaze is a lot more like colored glass or clear glass. Like what I'm using right now is glaze and it is just colored glass. I mean clear glass. It's not actually just glass, but that's what it's the closest to. Okay. So far, so good. Yeah, I'm gonna leave parts of it unglazed so that way I can sit it on a kiln stilt, but I also like leaving pieces unglazed because glazed parts can be super slippery, and so when I have a piece that I know is supposed to just sit on a shelf and look pretty, I don't really want it to be sliding around. So preparing a place for it to have some stability is something that I like. Welcome back, Emily. So far everything is looking good. I'm gonna add a little bit more glaze to these leaves and give the snake a second to dry. Yeah, Mako Stroke and Coat can be quite similar. I typically have issues with getting it to be opaque though. Even when doing the correct number of coats, I feel like I always had issues with Mako Stroke and Coat, so I typically just use it for like line and detail work, or like fixing little spots in other pieces. Yep. They look so scary when I paint their eyes. They're a creepy little guy. Why you gotta be a creepy little guy? Hello from New Zealand. Hello from Texas. I'm going to eat a chip. These are fancy Pringles. I'm gonna scoot back so you can't hear me crunch as loud. They have like no bad stuff in them. Look at that. Wow, very fancy. It's so crunchy. Yeah, there is milk in them. It straight up says contains milk. I guess because there's sour cream and onion. Yeah, luckily I'm only like mildly lactose intolerant, so it takes a ton of milk to make me sick. That is the one thing. I can't eat meat because meat makes me sick, but milk, usually kind of fine. I think you were talking about the Squid Game song. But maybe not. Were you talking about the Squid Game song? Marshmallows? Oh no, you're straight up talking about crab rave. That's so funny. See, ice cream, I can actually eat like an unlimited amount and it doesn't make me sick. It's really weird. Certain cheeses I'm okay. I think their like lactose count is less in them or something. I don't know. But funnily, I don't really love ice cream, so I rarely eat it anyways. I'm definitely a salt person over a sugar person. Okay. This guy is taking forever to dry. Our options are watch paint dry or I get off. Because all I really have left to do today is load the kiln. So I'm unsure what to do. Thank you, Sam. I love making my nails pretty for y'all. The first one, watch paint dry. Aye, aye, Captain. How's it going? How's the paint drying going? I will cover this for a second, just so that way it doesn't dry out. Cheese and starch, yeah, me too. I love starch. It is a problem. Anybody else like tomato soup? Any tomato soup fans in the chat? We bought tomato soup for dinner, and I'm really excited. Like a good tomato soup and grilled cheese is my favorite thing in the whole wide world, probably. Good night, Pudding. Thank you so much for being here and watching the little snake get pretty. It is drying off. Actually, I think y'all can actually watch the paint dry. I think this spot has gotten lighter since I've been sitting here. Only if you strain, oh, texture issues, that's valid. Yeah, I also prefer like very smooth tomato soup. Okay, so do we like tomato soup better or potato soup? If you had to eat one, are you eating tomato soup or potato soup? I agree, Phoebe. I love a good tomato soup and grilled cheese. That's my favorite. Tomato, potato. Yeah, I don't like the chunks of tomato. I agree. Tomato. See, now we're saying tomato. Difference of texture, yeah. See, I think me and Phoebe are on the same wavelength. Cold garlic bread and warm eggs. You don't eat onions? I do not like onions. It takes a special kind of food for me to eat onions. Hello, Wampa. Wampa fruit. my heart broke today. So there's a chef that was on, um, what is it called? Master Chef? The Gordon Ramsay show where they like bring a bunch of chefs on and cook food. And one of the chefs that was on there has a restaurant that's relatively close to me. And they announced the other day that they were going to make potato soup. And I got so excited because I love potato soup when it's cold outside. It's like my favorite meal. Because in case you didn't know, when it's cold outside, you're not supposed to eat raw food, you're supposed to eat cooked food. So I love eating potato soup during the winter. And they announced that they were making potato soup, and I was so excited. Tell me why they make it with the bacon inside. I'm so sad. I know it makes sense for people who eat bacon. They will be happy that the bacon's cooked in it because it'll add to the flavor. But for me, I'm so heartbroken because I was so excited to get like really good high quality potato soup from this place. And instead, I get nothing. And I'm so sad. I was really looking forward to having some really fancy potato soup. Yeah, so apparently they cook, I think probably like the bacon fat into the potato soup, and then they add little chopped up pieces of bacon to the top. So there's still like bacon in the soup, even though there's not pieces of bacon in the soup. There is bacon cooked into the soup. Yeah, when I ate bacon, I was also like that. I mean, it's been a long time, but I always wanted my bacon to be like borderline burnt. Everybody was like, what's the point of eating it? It's like, I don't know. This is the only way I like it. The texture's too weird. Yeah, there is a lot of useless meat and fancy foods. I agree. Are y'all still there? Are we here? I am vegetarian. I'm unsure if I'm live. I still see hearts coming through. Okay, we're good. My phone just said like, please reconnect. And I was like, what, why? That was scary. Sorry about that, y'all. I am indeed vegetarian. So I do eat fish on occasion, but it is so rare that I just say I'm vegetarian. I was vegetarian, or straight up vegetarian for like 12 years. I just started eating fish in the last like 2 years. But I barely do it because I'm so not used to it. And when I say I eat fish, it's mostly like crab, crawfish, and shrimp on occasion. Sorry about that glitch, y'all. My phone is at 20%. It's been live streaming for 4 hours today, so it's a little bit sleepy. I love crab too. I love crab. Oh, and I also eat tuna on occasion. But I mostly say I'm vegetarian because I don't eat like any other fish or anything like that, and it's just easier to explain that way. Also, I was just straight up vegetarian for 12 years, so. Yep. Maryland crab, no, but I've had crab in Alaska, snow crab, and king crab straight from the ocean, and that was really incredible. Yeah, crab, I love crawfish. Like seafood boil is probably one of my favorite meals that exists. Blue crab, yeah, blue crab's good. Blue crab and gumbo is really good. Good night. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a lovely night, and I hope to see you again in the future live or just in comments, whatever. That's so funny. Yeah, I'm the same way. I will occasionally try a little bite of tilapia. That's the one I used to love before I stopped eating meat altogether. I haven't completely gotten used to eating it again, but I will eat tuna. like in tuna salad, specifically in tuna salad. How funny. I wonder why that is, that those are the easy ones to eat. Gumbo has onion. Bye, marshmallows. I actually might be getting off soon, so I will see you next time. Yes, drink water. Very important. I guess the other fish that I eat is fake crab. I like imitation crab. There's just an entire part of this snake that I hadn't glazed at all. Oopsie. That would have been bad. So I'm gonna put this layer on and then I will probably get off to do the last layer just because it's gonna take a while for this one to dry. But you will be able to see me load the kiln up in tomorrow's short. If you haven't watched today's short, I uploaded it slightly before going live, so please go check that out. Leave a like if you could, a comment, watch till the end, all that jazz. That would be wonderful. I would really, really appreciate it. Yeah, fake crab is good. Pupusas, absolutely, I sure have. I love them. I've even done them before. I love, love, love them. Ooh, I just hit y'all with the paintbrush again. I'm sorry about that, y'all. If that shook the screen, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to get under this snake to make sure it's nice and glazed. I just under the screen. Isn't it sad that all of our pretty flowers are just going away? This is the worst part about clear glazing. It just feels like I'm covering up all of my hard work. Bum, ba, bum. Here's a little look at our little mandarin orange and our snake for what we finished today. If you were over on TikTok, I know I have some lurkers in here. We were painting these raindrops. As you can see, they are looking very blue. They will go in the fire tonight as well. No, the color of the flowers won't change. They will be white still. So this pink is going to be clear. We also got all of these little storm clouds glazed, so that way they will be nice and shiny like these two little guys tomorrow. And then we got all of the details painted on all of the mandarins. So I would say that that was a pretty good day's work. Thank you so much to everybody who picked up a shaker charm. I really, really appreciate it. I don't even know if there are any of them left, but I'm gonna plug them one more time because I love the way that they look. So these are the new alien abduction shaker charms. They have 6 little aliens in there and they move around, but you can also abduct them right into the spaceship. Look at that. So those are either live now or sold out, but happy release day. Here is our snake. I will paint one more layer of glaze on him before he goes in the kiln, and there will be pictures up tomorrow on my community page of how it looks. And I will be sending him in the mail to LA for his gallery. So thank you so much for hanging out, everybody. I will see you soon. Thank you for all of the gifts, all of the likes, all of the thumbs up. I highly appreciate it. I hope you all have a good night, and I will see you soon. Thank you so much. Good night.